Do you need the stand?
What's that?
Do you need the stand? You can put it on.
No, I don't need this. So, think of a cell. Inside the cell, there's structure. There's like, biologists can tell the difference between a plant cell and an animal cell by looking at the structure with a microscope. The structure inside the cell is a bit like water. Outside the cell, you might have other cells, there's fluid, and there's bits of food for the cell. All of this is random, it's a bit chaos. Okay? When the cell eats the food outside, it orders that chaos, and it grows. It builds on that structure inside. At some point while it grows, it copies the structure, and then there's two copies, and then it divides. When it divides, it creates order outside of the cell. If you start with just one cell, now you have two cells. And then they will both divide again, and then you create order outside the cell. So what's the meaning of life? Maybe for a cell, it's to order chaos. Now what about humans? If you rub your hands like this, what you touch is dead skin. The skin cells are all dead. Underneath your skin, there's a layer of live cells, and they constantly die off and get replaced. The way your body does that is when you breathe, when you drink, and when you eat. That's when you take the chaos from outside and you order it inside to regenerate your cell and regenerate all of your body. Now, an animal can eat and drink and breathe the same things as you, but it's going to order it in a different structure. All beings order that chaos. That's part of living. Now, so it's similar as a cell. We could say that the meaning of life, perhaps, is to order chaos. Now, let's say you drive and you have a car crash, and your heart stops beating. Now, we would say the body has died. Your organs haven't died yet, though. They can be transplanted. Because your organs still have the ability to order chaos. So it looks like this works at a cell level, at the level of a human, in terms of biology. Now suppose you touch a hot stove, it burns. It's painful. Pain is a feeling that it's an indication, it's automatic, and it's an instinct that order is being destroyed. Remember, the cells in your skin, they're dying off quickly. Order is decreasing quickly. So you could say that pain is a guide to preserve order. Now, if you eat cake, it tastes good, it feels good inside your mouth. Now, this is pleasure. That's a guide to order chaos, because when you eat, it's going to create more order in your body. So it looks like feelings are a way to guide us to order chaos and preserve order. Now, say if you drive again and you have a flat tire, you might feel angry or stressed. These are negative emotions. Again, they're an indication that order has decreased. Suppose somebody pulls over and offers to help. When they pull over to offer to help, you might feel hopeful or relieved. That's positive emotion. Suppose they actually fix the car, you might feel thankful. Again, these emotions are automatic. It's an instinct that indicates that you feel that order is increasing. Now suppose you drive again, and the guy did a bad job, the wheel comes off, and you crash and die. See, feelings can fail, and the reason for that is our perception of reality is imperfect. You can eat a poison cake, feel good, and die. So these feelings are guides to order chaos, and also to preserve order. Now let's look at this on a social level. Let's say you work in a factory and you make tables like this. When you make tables, eventually somebody's going to buy the table. You could say that the table is more ordered than the raw material. And when people buy the table, you're creating order for those people. Now let's say instead of working in a factory, you're a musician and you make music. Now music is order. If you take your radio and you tune between stations, you'll hear something like this. That's noise, that's chaos. But music is not that, it's order. Now let's say you tune to a popular, to a good radio station and you listen to a popular song. If it's a popular song, maybe there's 1 million people listening to the same song all at the same time. Order is being created in 1 million minds all at the same time. Now, if that's the case, the musician probably makes more money than the guy who makes staples. It looks like our society rewards people that order more chaos for more people by giving them more money. But what's money anyways? Money is potential. It's ability to order chaos. If you have money, you can buy cake, and you can pay someone to repair the flat tire on your car. So what we've looked at right now is it looks like life might be, the meaning of life might be to order chaos. But what about time? Time is always against us. If you build a barn and you don't maintain it, over 100 years, it's going to fall apart. And then this, we call this entropy. Entropy is a tendency of things to fall apart over time. Tendency of order to fall back into chaos over time. Here's the problem with entropy. Sometimes it gets angry. We call that catastrophe. A catastrophe is when it is cancer, is a car crash, is the tornado that destroys your barn 5 years after you built it. This is when things go faster. Now, maybe what you could say is life is a race to order more chaos. Now, if this makes sense, here's 4 rules that we can use in daily lives. Rule number 1 is order chaos now rather than later, because it's a race, and time waits for no one. 2, order more chaos rather than less, because if you don't order enough chaos, catastrophe might wipe you out. 3, order more chaos for more people. You'll get more money, which you can then use to order more chaos. And 4, increase your ability to order more chaos. Because it's a race and you want to learn to race faster. Thank you.